Hey guys, this is Lisa. We have another beautiful blue van going out. It is one of our most popular layouts, the Moab, and we are going to show you lots of organization, a queen bed, and an open concept. Make sure you stay till the end because we have a new feature in this van and I'm excited to tell you about it. So let's get started. Oh. Here we have our bench that houses our toilet. Right here we've got all our electronics for our Girard awning up top, and Jeff will talk more about that. We've got our shoebox right here. Throw your flip-flops in there or your shoes. And actually it's quite deep, so I think you can put other things besides shoes in there. I've seen people put umbrellas and other things. We've got our extra mount for our lagoon table that is housed right here, but she can use it outside when she's entertaining or just wants to set food outside. Right here we've got our S-bar heater, which provides heat for the van, and it's right underneath these swivel seats that are so comfortable. We love the swivel seats because you can turn around in them. This table right here will act as a desk, as well as a kitchen prep. So you can have it in the kitchen for kitchen prep and then swivel it around. If you've got computer work to do here, you can also play games with the other person sitting on the bench. That's super fun. So this table is very versatile and we put them in practically every van. So next we have our headliner shelf. We love this because we can put all of our windows come with these beautiful Van Essential window covers, and this is a great spot to put these when you're not using them. You can also put jackets and dog leashes and other things up here. Just having these seats swivel into the open galley area is just great. It lends for all kinds of stuff you can do at night, play games, work on your computer. So we love that, and we love that the Van Essential window covers just lend to opening up this space. I'm not a big fan of the curtain because it closes off this area, and I like to utilize this area. Next, we have our beautiful kitchen galley. We have our Corian counter, which is a solid surface counter. It's all white. Right in this top drawer right here, we've got an organizer for you and all of her remotes for her fans, her air conditioner, and her galley lights and toe kicks. We like to put this toe kick light here because it illuminates in whatever color you would like. You like red, there it is, and red. If you like blue, green for Christmas, there you go. Red, green for Christmas. Right underneath the organizational drawer, we have the Isotherm 130. And this is for all your drinks and food. Got a little ice box. It doesn't carry too much, but it will do the job. And then lots of shelves for your food. And these are for your bottled drinks. 4 drawers in the middle. And they each kind of get a little bigger as they go down. So this bottom one is great for coffee makers. The induction cooktop happens to be in this one. And then your other drawers are good for, we've put some Thrive food in here so they can have, we've put a breakfast and a lunch for them so that they can have that on the road. This customer is traveling back to Minnesota, so we always like to provide a little food. The freeze-dried food is absolutely the best for traveling in a van. Here we have these beautiful kitchen drawers. They're on undermount slides and they are soft close. So it's a feature that you would get in a normal kitchen, and I love them that Jeff incorporated it into the van. And here we've got the 90-pound magnet that will secure this drawer so it does not come out when you go driving. Underneath our sink, we've got our fire extinguisher for the kitchen galley and also our water filter under there. Over here we have our kitchen outlet, pops up, so nice. Over here we've got our microwave. This is made by Contour, we love that. And up above the kitchen galley, you've got lots of space for your kitchen stuff as well as these drawers. So we feel like the Moab has a lot of space in it. Right here we have a beautiful sink. It's a gunmetal black, which goes nicely with the other accents of black. We've got our hardware and we've got our sink faucet here, and the gunmetal black goes really well with everything. I love that we can put this top on and you can use this as part of your counter. Here we have some controls. This one is to pump the water. You can see it lights up. Right here is your dump. We have an electric ball valve on the outside of the van. When you're ready to dump your gray water from the tank, you just hit this button and it will go out. Dump responsibly. Right here is your water heater. When you're getting ready to take showers at night, turn that on and that will light up. We put a little light on there so you don't forget, because it uses a lot of energy. And so we want you to make sure that you turn it off after you're done with your showers or your hot water. Up above the kitchen galley, we've got our Max Air fan, which is really great when you're cooking. You can turn this on. And then also over here, we've got T-vent windows. And so any of the smells that you want to go out, either can go out through this fan, or you open up these windows and it gives nice airflow. We have the beautiful slatted ceiling on the top of this. All of our slats are removable, which I love. And we try to keep that universal throughout the whole van. We like you to be able to get to things. Then we've got our beautiful puck light. These puck lights go down to the Nomadic cooling air conditioner. And we love that it's very flush mount with the ceiling, so you don't have anything hanging down into the bed area. Also over here, we've got reading lights for your enjoyment at night. Also, we have USB ports right here on the bed and right here. These are in our Van Speed capsules, which actually lengthen the bed, so you have a full 80 inches all the way across, which is an awesome feature of this van. Right here is our S-Bar heater control. We like to put that by the bed so that you have easy access, but at night if it's cold, you'll want to turn that on. Right here is our Servo GX. This will show you everything that's going on with your van, your electrical, your water system. Even right here, it shows you your level of your water in your van. Right here, we have a light for the pucks, goes on and off, and actually is dimmable. It's great. You have great access. If you're standing outside the van there, you can just put your hand around here and you can get that on and off very easily. And you can also reach it from the bed. Again, all of our vans come with these beautiful beddies. This gal lives in Minnesota, so she opted for the minky blanket inside with the nice 100% cotton sheets. So very comfortable sleeping. It just goes over the mattress, and then in the morning, you just zip that up and your bed is made, and that is a beautiful thing. A lot of times people don't want to run their air conditioner. So what they will do behind these magnetic covers, they will just open these windows and run their fan in the front, and that will pull the air through and give you nice airflow. And last but not least, we have the cute little bench. She picked out this cute fabric, goes with everything in the van, and that'll be a nice soft space to work. In this bench, we have our Laveo dry flush. Many of you know I love this toilet because you can go number one, number two, it seals it off, no smell, no mess, and it's great. This toilet is on heavy-duty drawer slides, and it will hold up to 500 pounds. This drawer comes with a magnetic closure, so it will stay in place while you're driving. The second part of this drawer is heavy for bedding, for other things that you have in the van. Great organizational space. We didn't want to leave that little space to go to waste. More organization that we put in all of our vans, but right up here, there's little pockets so you can put anything in there. We also put them in the back doors, more organizational. We kind of use them as nightstands. You can put watches, earrings, things like that at night. Another place that we didn't want to go to waste. Now, Jeff is going to talk about the exterior and mechanicals of the van.
Okay, so now I get to talk about the outside of the van and the mechanicals. So starting right here, we have our controls for our electric awning. This awning's made by Girard. We absolutely love this awning. Couple of features of it are that it doesn't have any legs. So what we found is that the easier it is to deploy an awning, the more likely our customers are to use them. So that's one reason we're a big fan of the Girard electric awnings. All you have to do is push this button to put it out. It's got built-in LED lights in it, and then there's another button you hit just to put it back in. Has a built-in wind sensor, so that if the wind kicks up, it'll automatically retract. And then it also has an ignition sensor, so that if you start up the van, it'll automatically retract, and that ignition sensor makes it impossible for it to open while you're driving. So if somebody was to accidentally push that button while you're driving, or a dog hit it, the awning is not going to deploy, because if an awning comes out while you're driving, it's pretty much toast. And then right above that, we have lights. We call them our porch lights. So if you're letting your dogs out to go to the bathroom, or you just need to get out at night and want to be able to see, we have those lights, as well as the lights that are built into the awning. And then we have an outlet here, just so that if she wants to move this Lagoon table outside and be able to cook on it with her induction cooktop, she can plug it in right there and use that. So we got some black Rhino Warlord wheels here with Yokohama Geolander tires. We really like these tires. They give you a really nice ride, but they're great all-terrain tires. And then as we move back, we've got running boards, and then we've got our shore power inlet right here. We're charging this van up because our customer's coming to pick it up tomorrow. We want to make sure it's all topped off. So back here are our mechanicals. So we like to use this hex ply material. It's a waterproof material on the cover, which is really nice, looks really good. We've got L-track back here, so you can secure things so things aren't going to slide around. And then, like Lisa mentioned, any place that we've got extra space, we like to give you storage options. And so down below here, we've got a little space. Our water tank, we've got a 36-gallon water tank over the wheel well water tank here, but behind it we have a little bit of space. So we've used that. We've got our hoses for our shower and our fill for our water. So right here we've got the Aquar fixtures. This is the inlet to fill the water tank, and then the shower and the shower mixer. So we've got all that on this side. And then we like to leave good access to everything. Again, we're using magnets for the closures. We've got our water heater, our water pump. You can get eyes on everything, make sure that everything's working properly. If you were needing to fix something, you have good access to everything on the plumbing side as well as the electrical side. So on this side is the electrical. We put another outlet here, like we like to give lots of options for outlets. This is our DC breaker panel and our AC breaker panel. If a breaker was to trip, we'd be able to see it right here and be able to reset it. Nice, easy access to that. And then up here, we've got a light for a garage. So if you're loading things or unloading at night, you can light everything up and have good visibility. Okay, and then on this side is all of our electrical. And another storage area here. We don't want this to go to waste. So we've got two Epic 300 amp hour batteries right here. So 600 amp hours at 12 volts, but this is a 24 volt system. So it's 300 amp hours at 24 volts, or about 7,200 kilowatt hours. So nice, good sized battery bank. And then up here, we've got all of our equipment. We've got a Victron inverter charger, the 3,000 watt multi-plus. And then moving on back, we've got two Orion chargers. So we're getting 60 amps or 720 watts from the vehicle's alternator. We've got our solar charge controller, our Lynx distributor, and then this is the breaker for our air conditioner. So all of our electrical right in there with nice access. So if you need to get at anything, even at all those breakers and everything in the back, then you can get at those if you were need to add another circuit or anything. Now notice something, the way that we build our bed is we have these 15 series extruded aluminum bars sitting on top of our mechanical boxes and bolted into them. And we have a little gap here, about 1.5 inch gap between our bed platform and the boxes. And what that does is allows airflow. So the inverter particularly will get fairly hot. And so this gives it place for that air to breathe. And then you can see that we put ventilation slats all the way down this side so we can get fresh air in, and then the hot air can rise and come out the top. So we like to provide really good airflow, because all of this Victron equipment is going to run better if it's cool. The hotter it is, the less efficient it's going to be. Now, Lisa mentioned that if you stayed until the end, we'd share something new that we've done in this van. You can see this little red light right there. That's a USB cable that's going into a USB power supply that's 100 watt. So the reason that I mentioned that 100 watt power supply, USB power supply, is because that's what's required to run the Starlink Mini. Now the Starlink Mini comes with a 120 volt plug, But in the van, we don't like to run anything off 120 volt if we have the option of running off of 12 volt or 24 volt. So what we've done is we've just run a USB cable provided by Starlink down through the roof and into that little power supply, and that is providing the power to run our Starlink Mini. So up top, we have a Starlink Mini. You can see our top, we've got 400 watts of solar, our max air fan, we've got a flatline roof rack with that Girard awning mounted on it. And then back here is our Starlink mount. This is a Starlink Mini, and it's got a magnetic mount, super strong, like I think they're like 70 pounds, 4 70-pound mounts. So it's secure up on the top, but if you needed to move it someplace else to get a good signal, or you wanted to take it with you to go backpacking or something, you could just pop it off the roof. Now, we love the Starlink Mini for van life, and I've done a whole video on that. You can check that out up here. We think it's really the best option for van life if you want to have the ultimate in connectivity. So if you want to get a Starlink Mini installed in a van, we can do that for you. In a day, we can install that. Okay, so now this is the time in the video where we talk about our favorite things. So
We've discussed this, and
discussed
we
this.
have the same. So we both love the Starlink Mini. I think if you're a business traveler, or if you just want to have connection on your computer, this is the way to go. So the Starlink Mini is kind of our favorite.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times we've been in a van and can't get cell signal, and so we have to drive to a McDonald's parking lot or Starbucks or something like that to be able to get Wi-Fi. And so it's really nice to have this where really anywhere you go in North America, you're able to get internet.
Yeah.
And what I love about the Mini is you can just pop it off the roof and take it with you.
Right.
If you're going backpacking or for a long day hike or in an emergency. If in an emergency situation you needed to be able to have communications, that's going to work for you, and you can run it off any 12 volt power supply. So that's a wrap on this van tour. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We are booking out 2025, and so if you're interested in having a van built, it's not too late to contact us. We're booked out, I think, to at least the first half of the year, if not beyond. So if you have a van on order, or you're even thinking about ordering a van, then you should definitely contact us.
Yeah, we'd love to work with you.
So if you're building a van, or you're thinking about building a van, or having a van built for you, then please consider subscribing to our channel and make sure to smash that like button, and we'll see you in the next video. Jeff?
Lisa?
With Thrive Vans, Thrive
Drive
on.
on.
See ya.